Hey everybody, this is Jerome Omega with White House Real Estate in Elk Grove. If you have any questions after this video, you can contact me on my online business card at www.jeromeomega.work. My link is in the description. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 11 questions to ask when buying a brand new construction home. The first question you got to ask yourself, who's your lender? Who's your preferred lender? Who's going to lend you the money to purchase this property? Now, I would highly recommend you call around for some quotes for good closing costs and a low interest rate. Remember, the builder controls the entire transaction. So when you walk into the sales office, there's going to be a sales rep, there's going to be a listing agent, there's going to be a title company, and their preferred lender. Who's going to represent you? Now, if something goes wrong, you have no representation. So please give me a call, Jerome Omega, and I can help you, walk you through this process in a good way. Second question, how much are the lots? Different lots cost more money. The builder has different phases. When the builder opens up a different phase, lot prices will change. Remember folks, prices in the sales offices for the model homes are base prices. Some of the lots have zero cost, and then some of the newer lots that are available, they can cost you thousands of dollars more. The house doesn't include the land, and you have to pay extra for the lots to build your house. So ask, how much are the lots before you sign on the dotted line? Because that, you will pay extra. The third question, how much is the earnest deposit? Well, you need some skin in the game if you're serious about buying a property. Now, in California law, the seller requires the buyer to come up with at least 3% of the value of the property to cover damages if you decide to back out. Now, if you decide to back out, the seller can keep your deposit and you can lose your money. So when you walk into the sales rep's office and you talk to the sales rep, let them know that you're working with a realtor, Jerome, and he's going to represent you when you purchase your home. Now remember, if you decide to back out, by California law, you can lose your deposit and the seller can keep your money. The fourth question, ask for HOA and the CCNRs. That's the Homeowners Association, covenants, conditions, and restrictions. This is the paperwork that covers the rights and the obligations of the homeowners. They should have all this paperwork for you. What you want to do before you sign to build your new house, read the HOA and CCNRs, because this is going to explain exactly how many cars you get to park on your street, what's the time limit, and what you can and can't do to your house. It's going to explain everything in the HOA and CCNRs. It maps out what's going to be built around the subdivision. For example, you don't want to buy a nice house and find out later that they're building a garage dump there. So make sure you read the HOA and CCNRs so you can understand them and what's happening in the community and what the HOA fees will cost. The fifth question, ask what the build time is. It's going to take you between 3 to 12 months to build this house. So make sure you ask how long the build time is. And this timeline is going to give you time to move, especially for an example, you're moving out of state because of a job transfer and you own a home. You need to sell your house, find moving companies, and have a garage sale to sell the stuff that you don't need anymore. Now, I can help you sell your property for top dollar, get moving companies for you, and help you through the moving process. And give yourself at least 30-day buffer, because the builder might build slow or they could be fast. So know the build time. Sixth question, what delays are you seeing in the labor force? Well, I'm not going to get into California politics, but that'll give you an idea of what's going on in the labor force. For example, The labor. What does it take to build a house? You got cement, foundation, you got framing, drywall, painting, roof work, electrical work, insulation. All that stuff has got to be on the timetable. Ask these questions. Are you seeing any delays in the drywall, framing, and roofing? This might push your move-in date back. It's all labor-intensive work in building a house. So make sure you ask these questions. What delays are you seeing in the home building process? 7th question. What's the date that I'll be able to move in? Ask again. Do you see any delays in the home building process? The 8th question. Can I place a lot hold where I want to build in 48 hours? Well, why would you want to do that if they're going to give you 24 hours? Well, basically, you're putting down a refundable deposit on lot X. Tell them, I expect to build there, but I need a little bit more time before I sign in the contract. Think of this lot hold as a reservation for an option to build. The 9th question. Do you have a wait list for buyers? This will tell you where the market's going in the subdivision. And when you go to the sales office, they'll tell you, we have a list, but we don't have any more lots. We can call you if there's a cancellation. And we can build you this floor plan. Would you like to sign up? Yes or no? So this is how they operate. How long are the warranties? They'll have all this information. How long the roof, electrical, AC, plumbing, and structural warranties. These are important questions because you need to know, and write down the date when you move into the new home, because you want to call the sales office 6 days in advance before the warranties expire. You want them to fix everything that's messed up for free before they leave, because the warranties are going to expire and you're on your own. The 11th question. Get the purchase contract, go over it and read it, then we'll get together and go over it again. I hope to hear from you soon. If you have any other questions after this video, you can contact me on my online business card at www.jeromeomega.work, or you can call or text me at 916-752-1158, or you can email me at info@whitehouserealestatepro.com. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.